I'm driving past a pretty amazing bit of coastline. I mean, look out over that water. The water's just dead flat as well. It's just beautiful, awesome sunset. Now, I've already been driving for 12 hours. I'm on my way home from Exmouth, and I'm trying to figure out where I should stay for the night. And as I'm driving, I just had this crazy idea. I was like, the water's dead flat. I've got a boat. What the heck? Let's go camping on an island. And I'm just so excited for this, hey. So, I was gonna just grab fish and chips in town so I can get on the water sooner, but everything's shut. Country towns for you. So I'm just gonna whip up some dinner quickly. I'm gonna pack what I need for the night in the boat, and we're gonna get out onto the water. This is gonna be awesome. Did I mention that I've always wanted to do this and it's half the reason I got the boat? Alright guys, just done up some deconstructed nachos for dinner, so I'm just going to scoff this down and then I'm going to start packing, and I know I'm definitely going to forget something, so it's going to be fun. You guys know the worst thing about having a swag that has air poles? If you forget the pump, you're stuffed. I mean, admittedly, you can forget tent poles as well, but yeah, just another thing to remember. So, I'm not gonna forget it tonight. Alright, I think I'm all set to go. Hopefully, I haven't forgotten anything, but we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Let's do it. I only installed this chart plotter like a week ago, the day before I left on this trip, so I'm still learning how to use it all, but hopefully I can just program a waypoint and it'll take us straight there. Alright, awesome. Let's go. It's one of those really, really damp nights tonight. Like, there's just moisture everywhere and on everything. I'm so glad I got this chart plotter, I tell you that much. I probably wouldn't even attempt this otherwise. I can't believe how peaceful it is out here tonight. There's almost no waves at all, there's almost no wind, but there's so much moisture the camera lens keeps fogging up, so I don't know how much filming I'll be doing. Not that you guys can see anything anyway, but... So it took us about 20 minutes to get out here. We're just about 50 meters away from the island that we're gonna camp off. It's only like 1 kilometer away from shore, so it's not very far at all. But I tell you guys what, I so wish I could capture what I can see when I turn off all the lights. The stars are just amazing. And because you're in the middle of a big body of water, there's nothing obstructing the view at all. It just blows your mind, hey. Such a beautiful night. I just wish the water was this flat during the day, it'd be amazing. Alright, let's try and get into this island, eh? Land ho! Cool, so we're on an island. Don't know why I'm still wearing this life jacket, eh? I tell you what, it's a constant battle with this moisture, eh? That was such a cool way to end the day on such a beautiful, calm night. So I'm gonna have a good night's rest. Well, hopefully it's gonna be good, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Tell you what, the worst thing about beach camping is all the sand that ends up in your swag, hey? Anyway, catch you guys in the morning. Oh man, what a view to wake up to, eh? I'm pretty new to this whole boating thing, so At first last night I was so worried about whether the boat was going to stay there overnight. Like, I kept checking it every half hour, so I'm pretty relieved this morning to see that it's still there. That'd be funny, hey, you wake up and no boat. I don't know where I saw it, but I read about this dual anchor way of anchoring the boat so that you don't have to swim out to it in the morning. And I gotta say, it works awesome. You pretty much attach the rope to the front of the boat, put it through the anchor, bring it back to shore, put it through the other anchor, and then attach it back to the boat. So you can actually move the boat in and out as you want, so you don't have to actually get soaked to get to the boat. Fantastic idea, eh? And like, because of the tides as well, it means you can have the boat far enough away so that the tides don't affect it. It's a neat idea, I reckon. I've woken up to some pretty amazing views, but waking up on an island and watching that kind of sunrise was just awesome, hey. And it's going to be a really nice day today. I think it's going to be a top of 24 and really low wind, so it's going to be a sweet day out on the water. So I didn't forget breakfast, just going to duck back and have it, and then maybe I'll do a bit of snorkeling if I can convince myself to get into this freezing water. We'll see how we go. Hopefully the tide hasn't gone out. I need to get this boat off. Give me a wave. There we go. That was a pretty cold boat ride, I'll tell you that much. All right, I'm gonna grab some breakfast and then we'll get out on the water again. So what do I feel like for breakfast? Well, something warm would be awesome, but all I've got is cereal. That's what happens on the last day of the trip. You know it's gonna be a good day on the water when everybody's launching their boat at 7 AM. There's so many boats down here. To be perfectly honest with you guys, I was really pushing myself out of my comfort zone last night getting out to that island. Like, nothing like anything I've ever done before, but it was the perfect night for it. There was no swell, no wind, and like this morning just waking up on that island was just so cool. That is something I'm gonna remember for a very, very long time. So quite a few people have asked, when are we finally going to see some fishing on the channel? Well, today's the day. If I manage to set this all up, that is. Tell you, this fishing thing isn't as easy as people make it out to be. I'm all tangled up. There we go. I got this. Nah, I didn't catch nothing. So I think I might go for a snorkel instead. A little bit more fun. I mean, from what I hear from the stories of people going on fishing trips, they never catch anything anyway, so. I have been really spoiled over the last 4 days. I've been snorkeling the Ningaloo Reef, seen some really beautiful corals, some awesome fish. So I'm kind of not expecting it to be as good here, but I'm still trying to keep an open mind. It's still going to be beautiful. The water is cold though, it's only 19 degrees here. Up in Ningaloo Reef it was actually 22, so quite a lot warmer. Good thing I got a thick wetsuit, I say. So this will be the first real winter test, well, cold water test with the wetsuit. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Woo-hoo. Yeah, that is a little bit cold. I gotta say, I am so stoked with this wetsuit. I was only in there for about 10-15 minutes, but warm as, really happy with it. Especially considering the water temp's only 19.3 degrees. Saw stacks of fish down there. I don't know why I couldn't catch one earlier. Must be my fishing skills. But still, it was worth jumping in. Nothing compared to the Ningaloo Reef, but still, it's always nice to be in the water. That looks like such a nice spot to go camping one night. I should totally do that, eh? So the first time I ever came to this island here must have been about 6 or 7 years ago. I paddled around it on my sea kayak, and ever since I've always wanted to come back and check out the other 2 islands behind it. So glad I finally got to do that, especially on a day like today. I remember the day that I paddled out here on my kayak. It was so rough, hey? So rough. So privileged to be here on a day like today. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it in the footage, but with that island that's got the lighthouse on it, around the back of it there was 2 boats parked up, but I couldn't see anybody fishing on them, so I was kind of like, where is everybody? Anyway, when I got closer, it turns out they're all in the water surfing, so they must launch their boats, drive them out there, park them up just to surf. So that must be an absolutely awesome break to make all of that worth it. Mind you, there were some pretty awesome waves out there, I gotta say. Well, unfortunately that brings us to the end of this episode because it's the end of my holiday. I gotta get back to Perth and do work and all that kind of other stuff. So thanks for watching this episode, guys. And don't forget to get out there and be spontaneous and go camping on an island in the night time. Man, that was pretty crazy, but such good fun. So get out there and seek adventure.